4 additional differences between your Millennial customer and your Generation Z customer. We define Generation Z as those customers who are born after 1995. Number 1, Millennials are willing to share information with just about anybody, whereas Generation Z is much more private. In fact, 70% of Generation Z said they'd rather share information with their pet than with their boss. Number 2, so you would think that Generation Z would embrace the same digital communication workplace tools like Skype that Millennials made so popular? Nope. According to Robert Half, 74% of Generation Z prefer to communicate face-to-face with colleagues. Number 3, whereas 91% of Millennials plan on being at their current job 3 years or less, Generation Z are more homebodies. 75% of Generation Z would rather stay at the same job but have different roles, perhaps serving stints in marketing, then accounting, then HR. According to Adecco, their number 1 aspiration after college is to not find their ideal job, as a Millennial might say, but instead to simply be financially stable. Do you realize that 44% of recent college grads are employed in jobs that don't require a college degree? Generation Z has noticed what has happened to their older brothers and sisters. According to Sparks and Honey, 75% of Generation Z said there are other ways to get a good education rather than going to college, getting a degree, and with it a boatload of debt. And number 4, Millennials are collaborative, Generation Z is competitive. They saw their parents struggle through the recent recession enough to realize that in real life, not everybody gets a trophy. As a result, 77% of Generation Z expects they will need to work harder than previous generations. For Speakers You Need, this is social media speaker and trainer Ted Janis. Thanks for watching.